So we're going to begin this morning, as I always do, with a little bit of smudge. We'll take a moment to connect with the breath. So this morning I am going to be talking about Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. So this week is all focused on different breath techniques that we can do. I feel like the more we can either, for some of us, review the tools that we have from the holy science of yoga to assist us during times of great change and, unrest. There's a lot going on in the world right now, but I'm not here to talk about that. So we're all aware. But what I want to do is I want to offer some tools. I want to either teach people for the first time these tools so that they can start to play with them and work with them in their own practice to find out if they're meaningful and useful for them, or remind people of these tools to bring them back to the forefront. Because I know for me, it's really easy to get comfortable sometimes in our practice, right? And we forget about the basics. And so that's part of the reason why I wanted to focus this week on pranayama, or breath work, because the breath is the most important thing. And without the breath, we have nothing. We don't have our life. And so we can control a great deal of what's going on internally. Well, I shouldn't say maybe control. That's maybe the wrong word. But we can affect, manage, respond to what we're seeing within our energy by addressing it through the breath. So that's the idea. And so today I'm going to talk a little bit about, like I said, Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. So before I get into it, let's begin just by centering, grounding, connecting, that sort of thing. So let's find a comfortable seat and close the eyes. And let's take 3 cleansing breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Two more like that. Try to find the fullest, most complete expression of your breath as you are able to find. One more breath like that, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's call in our guides and ancestors, only those that are working for our highest and best. Call in and on all 7 of the directions: east, south, west, north, above, below, and within. Call in each of the elements: earth, air, water, fire, ice, and ether. We'll call in the wisdom and teachings and awareness and understanding of this particular pranayama technique that comes from the holy science of yoga, the Nadi Shodhana. Take a moment to offer up any gratitudes, appreciations, intentions, or prayers. Good. Good morning. Okay, so I'm going to give an extremely brief breakdown of and a little bit about why we would practice Nadi Shodhana. I always shorten it, so I need to remember to say the whole thing. Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. So in Sanskrit, the word Nadi means channel, and Shodhana means purification. So this brings us into the discussion of why we would do alternate nostril breathing. So in the holy science of yoga, it's believed that we obviously have our physical body, which we're very familiar with, but we also have another body that looks just like our physical body that's made entirely of light. And this is our astral body. And within our astral body is our astral anatomy. And so this is where you hear about terminology such as nadis, chakras, that sort of thing. Auric field, all encompassed into the astral body, okay? So there are 72,000 nerves in the physical body, and associated with those 72,000 nerves are the 72,000 nadis, or psychic channels. They receive psychospiritual information and can be easily it's sort of like when things build up in your plumbing, right? Over a period of time, things can build up, and then you can begin to have blockages, or, water isn't flowing freely as it once did. And the same kind of thing can happen with our nadis based on experiences that we've had, environments that we put ourselves in, stories that we've been telling ourselves, what we ingest. Everything in our lives is going to have an effect on either the clarity or cleanliness of our nadis or the lack thereof. Okay, so everything that we do in our lives leaves behind an energetic imprint. And so some of those things are clarifying and purifying and uplifting to the nadis, and others act more, low vibrational, or more like a sludge, right? And I'm just using metaphorical terms to help us understand. But you have to tune into that for yourself to find out what's true, okay? So anything that I say that doesn't resonate with you, junk it. But this is how I explain it. And of course, there's tons of information out there. You can research about it, and I encourage you to do that. So Nadi means channel, Shodhana means purification. There are 3 main channels that we work with in the holy science of yoga, which is Ida Nadi, which runs along the left side of the spine and is associated with the feminine, the moon, and the cooling of the body, as well as negative energy as it pertains to polarity. Then you have Pingala Nadi, which runs the right side of the spine, associated with the masculine, the sun, heating of the body, and the positive aspect of energy as far as it's concerned with polarity. There is another Nadi that is the primary Nadi, which is also known as the road to God. This is Sushumna Nadi, and it runs the length of the spine. All 3 of these nadis begin at the root, at Muladhara chakra. So for men, that's at the base of the spine, and for women, it's at the opening of the cervix. So all 3, Ida Nadi, Pingala Nadi, and Sushumna Nadi, begin at that root, as it is taught by the holy science of yoga. Again, you have to, research this within your own body, do your own research, educate yourself, okay? So I'm just sharing what I have come to understand for myself. Now, everywhere where Ida Nadi and Pingala Nadi cross over Sushumna Nadi, and they cross over, is a chakra. So there's an energy center that governs different aspects of our physical body, our, emotional experience, our spiritual experience, okay? So what alternate nostril breathing does, and the whole purpose of it, is to bring cleansing and purifying. So again, purification, which is the translation of the word Shodhana. So Shodhana means purification. This particular breath technique is going to clear, cleanse, and help to clear out any potential residual that could be getting in the way of us having access to that psycho-spiritual receptivity through the psychic channels or the nadis, okay? The other thing, there are many benefits to doing Nadi Shodhana. So one is to purify the nadis and open us up to the more subtle communications of information and energy coming from wherever they're coming from, right? Whatever name and form you want to call it. Great mystery, God, the collective consciousness, the void, whatever you want to call it. Some of the more like physical, benefits are infuses the body with oxygen, clears and releases toxins, reduces stress and anxiety, calms and rejuvenates the nervous system, helps to balance hormones, supports clear and balanced respiratory channels, which obviously during this time is extraordinarily important, helps to alleviate respiratory allergies that cause hay fever, sneezing, wheezing, balances solar and lunar, so that's that right and left side, masculine and feminine energies, fosters mental clarity and alert mind, enhances the ability to concentrate, and brings balance to the left and right side of the brain. So again, I encourage you, go find out for yourself, but these are the things that I have come to know to be true about practicing alternate nostril breathing. So this is going to be a beginner instruction, which means that you can take this much farther, which means you can add in different counts with different ratios for different purposes of how long you inhale, to how long you retain the breath, to how long you exhale. And that's something maybe we can look at later. But right now, we're just going to be doing the basic practice, okay? So now I'm going to instruct it. So there are a couple of mudras or, positionings of the hands and fingers that are associated with this particular breath technique. So I'm going to teach that as well. So a mudra is a hand gesture that guides the energy flow to specific areas. So they're basically closing circuits that create a specific influence on the body. So it's working a lot with the meridians. So I just wanted to quickly touch on that. So we're going to take Jnana Mudra in the left hand. So this is the index finger and the thumb comes together. Okay. So some people extend the arm and turn the palm up. Others just rest the hand on the knee or thigh. So I encourage you to do whatever feels good to you. Okay. So Jnana Mudra. This is a mudra that's designed to quiet and calm the static or activity of the mind. Okay, so Jnana Mudra. I'm looking up Vishnu, which we're going to do in the other hand. So Vishnu Mudra. I'm wondering what the... Oh, it's just a mudra in honor of Lord Vishnu. Okay, cool. So I just wanted to make sure there wasn't more to it than that I didn't know. So Vishnu Mudra, take the index finger, middle finger on your right hand, bring it to the inside of the thumb. So as you do this, you'll look and see, you'll have the thumb extended and you'll have the ring and finger and the pinky finger together extended. When you bring this towards your face, you're going to notice that the ring finger is associated with the left and the thumb is associated with the right, and that's exactly what we want. So the thumb is going to block off the right nostril, ring finger will block off the left, so that's important. Now which nostril you begin through, it matters as far as what it is you're looking to achieve. So today we're going to begin breathing in starting through the right nostril, which is associated with the masculine and with the heating of the body. The reason why I'm choosing that is because this morning it's a little bit cool. So to help bring balance to the body during a cooler morning when we've been experiencing some, warmth, that just makes sense to me today. Another way you can determine which nostril to begin is to check which channel is the most open and receptive. So if you block the left, inhale right, block the right, inhale left, you're going to notice which one is more open. For me, my right, or Pingala Nadi, is more open and receptive. So I'm going to start with that one. That's my favorite way to decide which nostril to begin with. Okay, so again, Jnana Mudra in the left hand, Vishnu Mudra in the right. I'm going to bring the hand towards my face, close my eyes, and I'm going to take a deep inhale through both nostrils, and then exhale through both. Pay particular attention to the length in the spine. You want the spine long, crown of the head growing tall, shoulders roll down the back of the body. Gently draw the navel in and up to support the low back. Okay? So one more breath like that, in through the nose, out through the nose. Soften the face. I'm going to block the left nostril with my right ring finger, and I'm going to inhale right comfortably. So no sucking in of the breath. You shouldn't even hear it. So I'm going to inhale right. Now hold both. Release the left. Exhale gently. Inhale left. Close both. Release the right. Exhale. Inhale right. Close both. Release the left. Exhale. Inhale left. Close both. Release the right. Exhale. Inhale right. Close both. Release the left. Exhale. Inhale left. Close both. Release the right. Exhale. Let's do several more rounds like that. Inhale right. Close both. Release the left. Exhale. Inhale left. Close both. Release the right. Exhale. Inhale right. Close both. Release the left. Exhale. We're going to complete. Inhale left. Close both. Release the right. Exhale. Good. Release the hand. Inhale and exhale through the nostrils. Let your breath return to its natural pace and rhythm. Keep the face soft. Now just sit and observe. Notice how you feel. On your next inhalation, gently open the eyes, coming back into the room. Good morning, Katie. Good. Roll the shoulders, shake out the hands. Good. So the most important thing about working with pranayama, or breath control, breath techniques, is to practice them consistently. So you're going to learn a lot about what Nadi Shodhana can do by doing it. You're going to feel it. Like, I can tell you all kinds of things. It means nothing really until you experience it for yourself, to notice how it shifts your energy, influences what it is that you're experiencing, okay? So that's Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, primary for purification of the nadis or psychic channels, okay? So I highly recommend, begin with like 5 minutes each day. Maybe start in the morning, sit down, do your practice, and then over time, go longer. Add a couple of minutes or add 1 minute, and then do that for a few days, and then add another minute. Do that for a few days. Work your way up to like 10 minutes and notice what kind of effect it's having on the body. Good morning, Pamela. So that's really important, is to observe your experience. I recommend sitting in stillness after the breath technique for a little while, just so that you have time to feel and to witness yourself. So if that then leads into a more formal meditation, that's great, but you can just sit and watch what is showing up, watch thought forms. And when I say watch, I am utilizing that very specifically, because instead of, getting drawn into them, I want you to witness it like you're watching a movie. You're just watching it, float by, whether it's physical sensations, memories, thought forms, whatever it is that's showing up for you. I just want you to watch it. And if you notice that the mind, wanders off, that's fine, no problem. As soon as you notice it, see if you can't find your way back to that position of witnessing. So that's alternate nostril breathing. I also said that I was going to touch on positive breathing. I think that right now in the environment that we're in, we can utilize as much help with cultivating positive energy as possible. So again, I'm not here to talk about that, but everybody knows what I'm talking about. So positive breathing utilizes the exact same mudras, but we're going to focus on just breathing in and out through the right nostril. And the reason why we do that is because the right nostril is associated with Pingala Nadi, which is the nadi that is associated with the right side, the masculine, the heating of the body, the sun, and positive energy. So we're going to breathe in and out only through the right nadi in the intention to build and cultivate more positive energy. Again, I'm not saying, this is how it is. You have to experience it for yourself to determine if that's actually true for you. So I'm just offering the technique. So Gyana Mudra in the left hand, same thing as with Nadi Shodhana. So Gyana Mudra in the left hand, Vishnu Mudra in the right. So again, we're bending middle finger and index finger to the inside of the thumb. This leaves the ring finger and the thumb available, right? We're only going to block the left nostril. It's very important that on any of these breath techniques that you remain very relaxed. So there's a tendency I'll hear with students sometimes, like that sucking sound where you're like forcing breath in. You don't want to do that. You shouldn't even hear yourself breathing hardly. It's very quiet, very gentle, very relaxed. There's no pushing, no pulling, nothing like that, okay? So, and for this, you can do it whatever count you want. I oftentimes default to a count of 6. That's my personal, if just left to my own devices, if I'm not doing something very specific. So again, We have Jnana Mudra in the left hand, Vishnu Mudra in the right. We'll take the hand up to the face, close the eyes. Let's take a cleansing breath through both nostrils together. And exhale through both together. Block the left nostril with your ring finger and inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale right. Keep going on your own for several more rounds. I'd encourage you to see if you can follow the breath and the prana up and down Pingala Nadi. So as you inhale, the prana comes in that right nostril and moves down the right side. And as you exhale, it moves up and out the right side. Let's do 2 more full rounds. Good. Release the hand. Take Jnana Mudra in both hands and just remain still. Observe and witness how you feel. Good. On your next inhalation, blink the eyes open, roll the shoulders, maybe stretch the arms up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, draw the shoulders down the back of the body, draw the chin to the chest, then inhale, look up, exhale, release the hands behind you, press the palms together, roll the shoulders back, lift the arms, breathe through the heart. Maybe even lift the sternum away from the belly. Look up. Feel yourself creating more space in the lungs, finding a full and complete breath. Keep the face soft. Good. Exhale. Release. Roll the shoulders. Shake out the hands. Good. Hey, Katie. Nice to see you. So that is, those are 2 breath techniques that you can use. The first one is Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Purification. The other is positive breathing, breathing in and out through the right side only. I shared a little bit about the mudras, which mudras you need for those. If you have questions, comments, requests for things that you would like to work on in the future, please reach out to me. I actually, for being someone who just loves to show up and do what shows up, right? It was really nice to have some clarity about what I was going to be talking about this week and then put that out there for everybody. So if you have anything that you want me to address in the future, let me know, just so that everyone is aware. Next week, I probably will be taking the week off. I have some family business that I need to take care of that is going to take my attention and needs my full focus, and so I'm clearing my schedule for that. So just FYI, I'll try to hop on and do what I can when I can, but I need to just make sure that next week my schedule is fully cleared. So anyways, I just wanted to let people know I'm continuing to do Zoom sessions with people, whether it be yoga or Reiki or whatever, you know, support, facilitation, coaching, mentoring, all of that kind of thing. And I'm still doing that by donation right now. Thank you. You too, Pamela. Yeah, so by the way, Pamela, your drum is in here. Anyways, I just thought I'd show you. I'm making lots of drums this week, so I'm jumping right on that after I get off of here. I gotta go get some coffee to make some dye for some of the drum heads, so I'm excited about that. I am starting to be open to the idea of seeing people in person. I have had some requests for that. The only thing is that I'm not doing those by donation. Very exciting, right? So if you're feeling the need to, or you are wanting to come and see me in person, but I am charging full price for that. So if you want to know more, you can check out my website. You can message me. I'm happy to do that. But I'm still, like I said, I'm still doing Zoom sessions by donation. So yeah, just reach out and let me know. I hope you all have the most beautiful day, and I'm sending lots of love and light. I know there's a lot in our world right now, and I'm just sending lots of prayers to all of you and everyone, all of us. I'm sending prayers to all of us. So yeah, stay grounded and connected, offering up gratitude and appreciation for the ancestors and the guides and the directions and the elements and all of the wisdom and the sacred practices of the holy science of yoga. So may your day be filled with light and joy. I love you all, and I'll see you back on Wednesday at 8:30. All right, I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.